What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video I want to talk about when we will get the pre-orders for the PS5, when the pre-orders will go live. So this is kind of a predictions video, just kind of going through what we know, kind of the landscape of the PS5, and then ultimately, again, kind of talking about when I think we'll be able to give them a large amount of all of our money for this system. Now, really quickly, before I get started, I want to promote our Discord server. It'll be in the description below if you guys have not yet checked it out. If you guys want to, please do. A growing community there. We talk about a lot of different things, including PlayStation, and always people on there open to talking about just about anything. Okay, so again, the link for that will be in the description below. Now, the PS5 and the Series X, really, they both do kind of face some sort of dilemma. Remember what we've talked about, that the PS5 and, again, Series X, they're basically in a waiting game for each other. They want the other one to go first for the release date. They want the other one to go first for the price. The thing is, with pre-orders, and this was, I talked about this a couple months ago, and I think as time has moved on, it's become more and more actually true. We will not get like official, okay, go on Amazon, go on Best Buy, go on GameStop. We're not going to get those official pre-orders until the rest of it is sorted. Maybe not necessarily a release date, but at least a price. I don't know all that many pre-orders that exist in the world where you can pre-order something, but you don't even know how much it's going to cost. Now, yes, when the PS5 was getting close for that PS5 reveal event, there was like that Play Asia thing where people could pre-order it for like $700. But the thing is, if it doesn't end up being that expensive, I assume you'll get your money back, or it hasn't charged you, and it'll charge you when the PlayStation actually comes out. But I really think, again, we need to see the price and release date first before we get the actual pre-order. Again, because you're gonna put down money on something, or you're gonna kind of say you'll put money down on something without knowing if it's 400, if it's 450, if it's 500. Now, again, same thing goes for Series X. I'm just talking about PS5 here, but same thing goes for the Series X as well. I think we're gonna get these in August. That will be to not keep you guys waiting any longer. I really do think August will be the time that we get it. Now, that does go off of a couple things we know. Jeff Grubb, who has basically gained a lot of popularity for being very right on a lot of things in the gaming industry over the last little while. He's been in the gaming industry for a while. He's even said that basically the things inside, the actual technology that's inside the Series X and PS5, they don't have prices yet, and they'll be given to Sony and Microsoft in August. So Sony and Microsoft don't even know for sure, 100%, the price to manufacture their console at. They can be manufactured, and it is being manufactured right now, but they won't know the official price until August. So that means that, I mean, you could look at that a couple different ways, but one of the ways I look at it is they don't want to charge us for something that they don't even know how expensive it'll be. And I've said that before, right? If they charge us, say, $550, like say because right now maybe Sony predicts, let's say, that, oh my god, like it's going to cost an insane amount to make this thing, we're going to have to make it even more expensive now, but they don't know that, and so they can't tell us tomorrow, hey, PS5 pre-orders going live right now, you can pre-order it, here's the day it's going to come out. I mean, I'm sure they have the date already locked down, I'm sure they know when they want it to come out, but in terms of price, they don't know. They could be lowballing us, they could be highballing us, you know what I mean? It's not confirmed yet, and so again, the pre-orders are going to have to wait for something like that. So pre-orders, I really do think August. I think we're not going to get it in July. I don't think we're going to really get all that much of anything. July is going to be Microsoft showing the first-party games. Sony isn't even going to, in terms of rumors, they're not going to do anything in July. August will be a brand new state of play. Even like Jeff Keighley, who I think he knows a lot more than he leads on. He always tries to say that he doesn't know all that much, but it's very clear that he does. He's even said that he doesn't expect the pre-orders or the release date or the price to be late, to not come out basically until later on in the summer. Like, it's going to be late summer when this stuff happens. I think August makes sense. I think it gives you enough time because, again, I mean, pre-ordering a console is a lot different than pre-ordering a game, okay? But really the same principles apply. You need time to push it, and in terms of like literally market it, like talk about it for us, you need you need a long amount of time to push it. You need to give people time to be able to pre-order it. Now the question is, or the weird thing, the scary thing is, when pre-orders go up, yes, you do want to give people 2, 3, so on months to be able to lock it down. But because of the limited amount of availability of the PS5, I think the PS5 is going to have a lot more problems coming than Xbox Series X, and that's mainly just where they're manufacturing it. I think the PS5 is going to have a lot of problems. There's not a guarantee everybody that pre-orders this or wants to pre-order it is actually going to get it. Okay, so again, that does come with a problem where, you're going to do it in August, you're going to to give people 3 months, right? You give people around 3 months to pre-order this thing. But really, I would say I wouldn't even feel confident if you pre-ordered it on day 2. I wouldn't even be confident that you're going to get the console. I think you need to pre-order it within the first couple hours that they announce that this thing exists in order to get it. I feel like that is what you're going to need to do. So that is scary. I mean, it's kind of exciting because we only get this, this situation happening once every 5, 6, 7 years, right? It's pretty rare that this stuff happens, and so it is exciting that you kind of have to beat the clock. You have to beat other people to pre-ordering it. But I really do think August is the time. I think it gives them enough time to talk about it, enough time to push it, enough time to get basically anybody that wants to pre-order it, they're gonna be able to pre-order it in time. I think if it gets a little later than that, if it gets into like September, October, that's not long enough. Remember, the PS4, you could pre-order that. I believe they announced that in June at their E3. They said that was when you could pre-order, and I remember I pre-ordered it that day. I think I pre-ordered like 2-3 hours after they announced it. So I remember doing that. I remember that was in June. So they gave us, in that time, they gave us 5 months. Now they're probably only going to give us 3. So we'll have to see if anything negative happens because of that. Obviously, technology has evolved and things are a lot better now and kind of more like streamlined and just better than they were 7 years ago. So hopefully the process overall works really, really well. And hopefully, again, my biggest concern is that everybody that wants it is going to be able to get it. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, I do not believe that's going to happen. I believe there are going to be people, including even myself. I'm not even saying like I'm safe from this. I think a lot of people that are going to want to get this thing day one are not going to be able to do it. Now, again, I mean, I'm not even talking about price. I'm not even talking about when the system actually comes out. I mean, the price is its own kind of beast, right? Another thing, even with pre-orders too, you have to think about that's now new is we didn't know this before. Well, now there's going to be the disc version and the digital version. Which one of those is going to be sold out faster is, because it'll be interesting. I think people would go for the disc version. I feel like that would be the one to sell out faster. However, if the digital version is $50, $75 cheaper, I feel like that one's going to be pretty darn appealing, especially coming off of what we've came off of, around the world over the last couple months, the economies and all that stuff. People don't have just a ton of money that they're able to just throw at things, right? So for a system to be a lot cheaper, is that going to be the one that everybody goes after? And again, if it is, then maybe we are safe. Maybe if they have 2 versions, one of them gets like attacked by pre-orders and you get the other one, maybe you will be safe to get the system on day one. So definitely a lot of things that can happen between now and August, between August and November. Very, very exciting, slightly worrying, but mainly exciting. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Are you going to be getting the PlayStation 5 day one? You're going to be pre-ordering it day one? When do you think pre-orders for the system are going to go live? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed to this YouTube channel, Podcast Now. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Obviously, when the price comes out, when the release date comes out, when the pre-orders come out, I'll be covering it on this channel for sure, okay? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.